Princeton, this is Miss Claudia, your private teacher. Today, you're going to be practicing Rocky Mountain, the music here on this paper. We're going to be going over what exactly we're looking for whenever we're practicing this music. The first thing I want you to notice, I'm going to zoom in, is there we go, our key signature. It has two sharps, right? Those two sharps mean we are in the key of D major. And D major has F sharp and C sharp. Alright, with that in mind, let's get to practicing. Okay, to start off our lesson today, we're going to be actually grabbing our bow and making sure we have a really good bow hold. So let's start by making a bow bunny. Your bow bunny should have a hole in the middle. Let's make our bow bunny happy, so your two fingers should be pointing up. And then let's make it sad, so its ears should be pointing down. Yeah, so now let's point up our ears again. And with our bow, we're going to feed our bow to the bow bunny, like that. And then we're going to make it sad by putting the ears over the bow. Right. And once you have that done, I want you to move your hand, your other hand, to the middle of your bow. And I want you to move your bow up like this. And I want you to keep moving up and down. Look at your bow hand. Look what's happening there. Your fingers should be moving as your hand moves your bow. Let's do this a couple more times. Make sure our hand is activated. And when you're comfortable, you can let go of this with this hand. There you go. There's our nice little bow hold. Alright, with that in mind, let's get our instrument and let's check our posture on our instrument. So make sure your back is straight and your feet, if you're standing, are separated. Now let's get our instrument. You see that? That's called the end button. We're going to point the end button at our neck, and then we're going to put the button near our neck, and we're going to turn our head so that our chin is touching this part of the instrument. That's called the chin rest. Our chin's on the chin rest. And once you feel really comfortable, you can let go of your hand. And you notice how it's not falling? That shows that you have really good bow hold. A really good instrument hold. Alrighty, once we have a good bow hold and a good instrument hold, let's look at our music. So I want you to look at Rocky Mountain. Just look at it. I want you to follow me. I'm going to be playing the whole entire thing. And all I want you to do is look at the music while I play. Okay? So here we go. 1, 2, teacher, play. Lift. 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 Alright, good job. So what thing did you notice I was doing while I was playing? I was saying the word lift every time we got to the end of a line. Why am I saying that? Well, looking at your music, you see that lift symbol at the end? That's telling you to literally move your bow from the last note up. And I will show you what that means in a minute. Lift in music means you're literally going to take your bow, and whatever last note you're playing, you're going to lift your hand up. Like this. 1, 2, teacher, play. 1, lift. Did you see that? Let me show you one more time from a different angle. 1, 2, teacher, play. 1, lift. Right. Okay, now I want you to get your instrument and we're going to try playing lifts together. 1, 2, together, go. 1, lift. One more time. 1, 2, together, go. 1, lift. Awesome. Now let's take a look at line 1 of Rocky Mountain. So that's going to be measure 1 and measure 2. We're going to play that whole entire phrase together. And once we get to the end of measure 2, I want you to say lift and lift your bow with me, okay? So let's try that from the beginning. Just measure 1 and 2 together. This is your beat. 1, 2, together, go. Lift. Awesome. Did you say lift? Let's make sure. 1, 2, together, go. Lift. Great. Alrighty. So that's the idea we want for every single end of the line. So that includes measure 2, measure 4, measure 6, and measure 8. We're going to lift our bow. Alrighty, with that in mind, let's play through the entirety of Rocky Mountain together. So what I want you to do is you're going to get in playing position. Make sure you have a really nice bow hold. And we're going to play through the whole thing together. A little slower than what I was playing earlier. So let's play it together. Let's do it at this tempo. 1, 2, ready, go. Lift. 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 Awesome! Did you play through the whole thing without stopping? Great! Good for you! The other thing I want you to notice is after we played through the whole thing, we have this weird looking thing at the end of our measure, right? What is that? Well, in music, that's called a repeat sign. What the repeat sign is telling you is we're going from all the way to end over here. We're going to go all the way back to the beginning. Okay, now that we know what a repeat sign is, we're going to play through the whole entire piece again, Rocky Mountain. And this time we're going to play with the repeat. What that means is once we get to the end of measure 8, we're going to go all the way back to the beginning of measure 1. And we're going to play through the whole thing. Alright, let's keep that same tempo. I want you to clap with me this. Alright, and now that you clapped it out, let's get our instrument back. Good bow hold, good posture. Put your bow on your instrument and get ready to play. 1, 2, together, go. Awesome! We just played through the entirety of Rocky Mountain with the repeat. I'm really proud of you. Awesome job. Okay, the last thing we're going to do, I'm going to put down my instrument. And I want you to keep your instrument on you. What's going to happen, oops, my hair. What's going to happen is I want you to play through the whole entire Rocky Mountain piece again. And this time I'm going to be playing the bass line. What is the bass line? Well, basically, what's happening is I want you to play the melody. And while you play melody, I'm going to be playing the part that goes below melody. It's going to sound really pretty. So once you think, once you think you practiced the whole entire melody really well, I want you to go back to this part of the video and play the bass line while you play melody. Alright, so I'm about to play the bass line. You're going to play through the whole entire Rocky Mountain, okay? So from the beginning, this is your tempo. Okay? So I want you to get your instrument out. Okay? 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Alrighty, you just played through the entirety of the melody of Rocky Mountain with the bass line. So I hope you like this video and I hope you practice. If there's any questions, tell your mom and she can text me. But I really want you to look over this video a couple times and practice Rocky Mountain. Alright, bye.